holiday season is a time of year when many remember how often people in our communities have to go without things like hot meals or clean, fresh clothes. Now, that's where organizations like our sponsor, Capuchin Soup Kitchen, step in to help people in need on a daily basis year-round. Joining us now from one of the soup kitchens is Brother Gary Wagner. Good morning. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Toddy. It's good to be here, and a happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you. Same to you. Now, you're in one of your soup kitchens where lunch is being served right now. Talk to us a little bit about the increased need that you see when it comes to guests visiting you.
Well, we've been seeing greater numbers in the last several months. In fact, we would be, as of today, about 40+% higher in terms of the number of guests coming to our two soup kitchens than came in January of this year. So it's been a steady increase. And that's been an increase. January was an increase since the time of COVID. We're getting back closer to normal.
Oh, wow. Now, we know that soup kitchens provide a meal, but they also act as homes to your other programs that have helped the community. What are some of those programs?
Well, we have our Capuchin Services Center where last week we gave out between 400 and 500 turkeys and all the fixings for families for their Thanksgiving dinners. They had a record day, actually, following that with the number of people who came in looking for assistance. We also have our Rosa Parks Children's and Youth Program, which is after-school tutoring and art therapy. We have our Earthworks Urban Farm, which it's an organic farm. We rent for $1 a year from gleaners, 1.25 acres. Of course, it's fallow right now, but they provide a lot of the produce for our soup kitchens. And then we have our Jefferson House. It's a program for men who had been homeless, who are recovering from alcohol or drug addiction, substance use disorders. It's a 9-month residential program, so you can imagine it's pretty effective because they're able to spend a lot of time working and returning to the community and repairing relations with family members, which is especially important at this time of year.
Indeed, indeed. Now, we should definitely note that you don't receive any government funding, so it is all about donations for you. How can people help out and donate for your cause?
It's absolutely about donations. We couldn't do it without the people who support us. People can send a check to the Capuchin Soup Kitchen at 1820 Mount Elliott, Detroit. They can also go online, and we have our website where they can make donations, a credit card, and even call us if they want to do it that way. And of course, sometimes when I'm out at churches or whatever, people hand me $20 bills.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm sure every little bit helps, so keep on giving however you can. Now, beyond financial donations, people can also donate their time by becoming a volunteer, and there are so many different ways to do that. Tell us a bit more about that.
We have our volunteer hub where people can check and see where we have a need in particular days and then sign up and volunteer. Of course, we do a little bit of a check to make sure, because especially with the children's program, we want to make sure that the children are first and foremost safe. But our two soup kitchens take volunteers. We especially need people sometimes for the dinner time at our Connor Kitchen. But the Services Center has lots of volunteers slots. And the urban farm, Earthworks, we need people to help us with planting in the spring, weeding in the summer, if that's your thing, or harvesting in the fall.
So year-round, you guys can all use some help. So plenty, if the time doesn't suit you now, there'll be time later.
Yes, absolutely. We never have a day that we're open that we don't use and need donors. Volunteers. Without the volunteers, we couldn't possibly do what we do.
Absolutely. Well, Brother Gary, thank you so much for all you're doing to serve our community, and thank you so much for talking with us today.
Thank you, and again, happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you. Happy Thanksgiving. For more information on how to donate, how to volunteer, and more information about the services they provide, go to the website cskdetroit.org. Again, that's cskdetroit.org.